There we go. Hello. Good evening and welcome to part 15 of our Fire Emblem Engage Maddening Mode DLC-focused playthrough. The goal of this is to deploy all of the Emblem Rings all of the Emblem bracelets from the DLC as much as possible, and just kind of gauge their power levels and see how they function. We're also trying out new units in this run, so it's been pretty good so far. I did get the fishing done off stream this morning, but I did not have time to do everything, so I gotta quickly crack out Wyvern Ride and push-ups. That's really it.
Which would you like?
Shouldn't take
Have
super
a nice
long.
flight.
But today, the plan is to do a few more paralogues. I definitely want to do the Leif paralogue. As well as the Eirika paralogue. I will probably do the Eirika paralogue first, since that's an emblem that we're actually, actively using, unlike Leif. After that, probably still need to do the Roy paralogue. We did the Byleth paralogue last night, so that was really nice. Also very easy, but I feel like we're a bit over-leveled for that, so it is what it is. Outside of that, I don't think we have a ton of paralogues left to do. I'm upset. Yeah, we definitely want to do Roy's. I won't hold out ++ for Ivy. We're probably going to just inherit base holdout and base vantage for Citrine to finish her reprisal build. Just because she's so incredibly fragile at the moment. Because I was debating whether I wanted to do oh, that's so very satisfying. Yeah, I've still got one. Citrine's so incredibly fragile that base holdout is probably enough to cover her. She'll just go from full to 1 in 1 round of combat, and then
Just what I'd expect from the Divine One.
base vantage will work because she'll be under 25% health. So that's not a ton of
Until
SP
next time.
investment for her. Well, not SP. Well, SP or bond fragments in total. So that's nice.
There
Even
you
though we
are.
did go
Ready
through
for a
all the
workout?
trouble of getting
What'll it be?
Draconic Hex
How
set
hard
up
you
for
wanna
her. It was a bit unfortunate, but overall pretty good.
Nice.
Like, we're still getting use out of Draconic Hex Thoron chip
Looking
from
good.
Citrine. Like, she basically
You got this.
guarantee softens up an enemy for someone else to kill.
Looking good. Keep it up.
Outside of that, we're not using an actual Corin carrier, so we don't have a base hex to use. It's just the inherited ones.
Keep it up.
So at some point, we're probably going to want to inherit it on
Nice.
Hortensia instead of Cantor, kind of like we did for our last build.
Perfect.
And on any map that we plan on heavily using status staves, like Entrap or Silence,
Looking good.
things of that nature, Freeze, we'll swap on
Nice.
Staff Mastery to her for the better accuracy
Keep it
on
up.
those status staves.
Nice. You got this.
This isn't even really necessary, like, Alear hardly
Keep
ever
it up.
sees combat anymore, but
Nice.
do it just to do it.
Perfect. job! I'm so proud.
Like, we could do, like, the plus HP one instead of the plus strength one, just to give her a little more bulk.
Let's do this
But
again sometime.
I don't like any of the other things. Like, I tried the squats one. It's like DDR arrows that you have to press the sticks in the same direction, or the right direction at the same time, and it's like, nah, fam. Ain't about it. We go to the arena, too. Alright. We are almost done. Seedall should be just about level 25. If he's not already. Oh my god, he's on level 23. Okay. Well, triple Seedall training.
We were fated to meet.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
Alright. The last thing that I wanted to do was, I was actually thinking about inheriting plus speed on Fram.
I'm Seedall, famed dancer of salt.
I'm leftover scraps compared to Diamant.
I know we were kind of toying with
But
the
I
idea of
must
getting
try.
gentility on her, but she's actually slowed down a little bit. And her build is starting to become a factor in keeping her relevantly doubling things. Which, I mean, we could inherit plus build, but that doesn't affect her speed with lighter weapons, like the steel bow. Or we could just inherit plus speed, and
We were
it affects
fated to
everything.
meet.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here?
No, you're about to get beat to
It's
death.
been an honor
Yeah.
sparring with you.
My hard work is rewarded.
Alright, well, we're a level and a half away from Special Dance. I don't remember getting that this late in the game. Maybe it's because I've kind of powered through story chapters and not done a ton of paralogues this run. But I feel like a good chunk of my units are kind of underleveled. There's Byleth.
Violet.
I'm ready.
Am I humoring using any different rings here? Fram, I might actually run somebody else on. Like a Roy or a Sigurd or something like that, because she doesn't really need the bulk from Tiki anymore. The extra strength could be pretty nice, and the speed inheritance from Lyn should help patch up the problem with her weapon weight.
Lord Roy!
To victory!
Might do that, actually. Oh no. The focus is supposed to be the DLC bracelets. I suppose we keep
Lady
Tiki.
I'll do my best.
I guess. Like, if I was trading out something for Zelkov, and I still could trade off Zelkov, but I would really like to keep Eirika, so we might put Zelkov on Roy, or the other way around, rather. And then put Eirika on Seedall, once we put Lucina on Alir, and Byleth on Vale, once we finally get all that set up. And then we're probably just going to put Micaiah on Mavier. And we'll leave Mavier as Holy Knight for a bit. Yeah, so we would just need to get to level 5 with Roy. That's all the SP we need to save.
I
Or
swear
bond
to a
fragments.
fair
800
and
bond
honest
fragments. It sets up
I
Citrine
am Roy,
nicely.
son of Eliwood, Marquess of Ferre. Prepare for battle. Well fought. I must train my skills.
Thank you. I had a lovely time.
Okay. And then we'll just have to do, like...
Such a wonderful person hiding in Brodia's ring all that time. I'm so happy I get to meet you.
I'm happy to see you too, Citrine. Let's pool our strength and give it everything we've got.
That's probably a very rarely seen support right there. The Roy Citrine bond synergy. Okay, I think that's it. You got everything else. Alright. I tried to get everything done off stream, but it did not quite work. Let me check the forge. I think I went to the forge last night, but let me just double check before we leave. Make sure I don't need to forge anything up. Oh, we did want to get that plus speed on Bram. Yeah, we might do that. But yeah, sorry about the late start today. I left work very late today. And I still had to come home, take care of the pups, make food. So... didn't wind up getting on till quite late. Oh, right, yeah, because we got the +2 silver. Yeah, so we're out of silver, basically, is our choke
I'll be
point
here.
So, real quick, we're going to get plus speed for Fram. I don't think Speed Taker... she does have close to enough SP for it. She's got 1700. Like, a few small books would get her there. Maybe we do want a Speed Taker. Especially if we're going to have her engaged, like... we only have 3 total units at the moment that have Speed Taker. We have Ivy,
Fram,
or 2
33rd
currently,
Spirit of the Divine Dragon.
which is Ivy and our
I'm
actual
Lynn.
Lynn Holder,
Get
which is
ready.
Alchrist. Oh, look at that accuracy. That's so bad. Lynn's Avoid is incredible. I did not mean to skip that. So that's the question. Do we go ahead and pick up Speed Taker? Because her speed's not in so much distress at the moment. Like, she's 32 speed, or 30 speed. She's just weighed down by 2 by the weapon that our weapon of choice. So... it's not like she's reliant on Speed Taker like Ivy is to kind of catch up to those middling speed enemies. This will just keep her doubling even faster enemies. So... yeah, let's get her a few small SP books. We've got them laying around from the well. We may as well use them. Whenever we do the Leif paralogue, though, we absolutely need to make sure we get that speed wing, because Ivy is struggling for speed right now. And I feel like if we can get her into doubling thresholds for more and more enemies earlier, she should just be a monster that takes over the map super fast. Yeah. And I mean, if there's ever, like, a huge enemy phase that we know, like, alright, we're gonna fly Ivy over to this side, and she's gonna be in the range of, like, 20 enemies, we can always make sure that we set up, like, Rally Spectrum, Instruct All, and a Special Dance once we've got that set up for a massive boost in stats. But having her be able to just do that baseline would be very nice. Also, she's gotten pretty tanky. Like, 24 defense is not huge, but it's pretty good. And she did get a single Draco shield, so I suppose that does help. One of those things that'll help with those rallies, though, is giving her that extra boost of luck, because her luck is so bad. Not facing, like, 9% crit from a steel weapon would be nice. What's that doing? We need to inherit the skill with Fram. That's right. Speed Taker, Canter, Fram. There we go. Alright, off we go. So, Eirika paralogue first, for sure, and probably the Leif paralogue after that. Leif and then Roy. That is the Sigurd paralogue. We may or may not do that one. That is the Celica paralogue. We also may or may not do that one. This is the Eirika paralogue. Alright. This one's a bit higher level than the previous one was, I think. Pretty sure the Byleth paralogue is level 5 advanced recommended. This one's 8. So, we shall see. I do remember there being some pretty fast enemies on this map. Decent number of, like, thieves. Or maybe I'm just remembering the thieves because there's, like, treasure to try and steal, or catch, and we had to do some shenanigans to catch them on the first map. Alright, we got the full-on suite here. That's good. We have everybody. Let's get, I guess, someone for Zelkov. He's already got a couple of bond points with Sigurd, so he'll at least have, like, momentum. Sure.
Sigurd.
We'll do that. I know he only has it for Cantor, but it'll do. It will do. Did I have a different utility staff? Oh, right, I restocked on stabs pretty hard here. Rescue's probably more likely to be used by Citrine because she's going to be relatively far back for a good chunk of time. Okay. That's the lineup. Let's see. Paladins. Yep. There's Thief there. Oh, yeah. Dragons. Where's Kagetsu? There you are. Oh, we can't fly through here? Fuck. That's annoying. So basically we'd have to bring Kagetsu down this way and have him get a dance, I guess? The Seagull's right up front here, so that's perfect. So we can, like, come down here, fight this guy, and then, like, engage and hit this guy with Fail Not. Fail Not being dragon effective. These guys are dragons, not fell dragons, so that does work. Also, attacking, like, -5 to the engage meter sucks, but if you're already engaged, it does nothing, I believe. So, and that does happen on player phase, too, so if I attack this guy and he attacks me back, I still lose that gauge meter. So, 35 speed, definitely enough to double, so... A 38 attack, he barely takes damage. Doing alright for himself over here. And then we can always canter backwards with Seagull here. If we engage with Marin, she'll have 53 magic, which is 23 times 2. It's not enough to kill. She'll have the chain attack from Crom, or Rob, well, yeah, from one of them, which would be an extra 5 damage. So it's 51. Still a bit short. We can maybe get a... No, we don't have any external buffs there. She could just get a magic tonic as well. So 45. We could also Astra Storm with the Muligir, which is likely enough to kill one of them, if we really, really need to. We could also engage with Zelkov and have him use +10 movement or some shit, +5 move to get there and help, so we'll have answers for it. Alright. As for these guys, a couple of sword boys, or axe boys, excuse me. These guys are also axe boys. I would like to have Ivy just come over here and deal with these guys, but a dance for her early would be super helpful. But we're going to be dancing to deal with stuff over here. So you can maybe engage with Byleth and do a good, like an early instruct all on these guys. If we're going to do that, we do that. That way Marin can get in it too. And if these guys on the right, probably just send Zelkov that way. What do you have here? Some gold. Some gold. And then we're going to have to deal with Eirika. We're going to have to remember that she has +3 true damage and +5, excuse me. +5 true damage and -5 damage taken for both sides. So she's going to be pretty hard to damage overall, but we'll get there. We got some chonky hitters. Alright, let's get this started. Ivy with the Instruct All will be able to double over here, which gives her a really good starting point to jump off of. She can double in one round one of them to start with, and then kill 2 more on enemy phase, basically. But she's going to get hit by this guy, and then this guy. So, yeah, it's a good start. Alright, let us begin. Defeat Emblem Eirika.
All right. Emblem, engage. No mistakes.
I'm actually gonna engage here because I don't know if she's safe without it. Especially if the thief attacks her. It is good to see that 100% accuracy. Love that for her. Okay, she gets a little tankier. It's always nice. Alright, so early stack of speed taker is good.
I am sorry.
Okay. Now, I don't want Seedall too far forward. So we are going to canter back
How
first before we get
mysterious.
his dance in.
Let us become one.
So we can go here and attack with the area bar. Or we can even just attack with Silver Sword, actually. Oh no! 1 damage. Brutal. Extra brutal, man. Okay, well, that's fine. Aribar does it. Amir does it. If we were attacking with the Fail Knot, that would also do it. That guy's got a lance. So I guess we could do it with the Ariadba. Because we're going to wind up cantering back to here. And this guy's got a silver lance, so... If he gets hit, we can just physic him with Citrine or something. If he doesn't get hit, even better.
Even mighty ones fall.
Oh. Well, he's not going to get hit, so even better.
But victory is mine.
Alright, so you chill there.
Pride.
Ooh. I mean, we don't have to hard push that. I have an idea,
Show me
actually.
the way. May I call on you?
Well, first let me see what all can reach.
Let's go.
It's just that one guy. So my thought was to use Contract on Seedall. Then he can engage in Bonded Shield. Then we could have Marin sit here with Bonded Shield and take up a bunch of stuff, but we would need to be here in order for that to happen. Which means we would have to maybe reposition Seedall forward, which you can't do because Tamara is not far enough up. But if Tamara could reach, we could like reposition Seedall forward, we could come down with Citrine, hit him with the Contract, and then go from there, but I mean, let's see. She's certainly not reliably dodging anything. She's 107 avoid. And this guy has... 138 hits, not that high. Also, she can only reach the dragon with Thoron, so that's not enough. I guess that answers the question for me of what we're doing. So we're just going to attack here. And if she's able to canter back to here, that's still in range of 2 archers. Man. But I think they would both need the same... No, one's a silver bow, one's a longbow. So 40 and 34. One has seal defense though. So let's say worst case scenario, this guy attacks first. 34 deals 15, and then she gets minus 5 defense, 6 defense. Okay, so she takes 15 from the first one, goes down to 13 defense. And he attacks for 40, 27, so 27 to 15. She lives it. So is what we can do. We can do this, where we kill this guy with Baron.
That was cool, was it not?
Get her back out of range of the dragon. So now we're just facing the 2 snipers. We'll let that
For
happen.
the divine dragon!
Give me a target.
That is pretty good.
Such
Unfortunately, he gets broken by the other one, which is not great. We can canter back and trade maybe, but not quite. Boo! Tamara's always getting broken unless we engage and equip one of the engage weapons. So instead, if I engage her, yeah, the engage weapons give her just enough speed to not get doubled by this paladin. But he hits for 45, which is, that is a one-shot. Can't do that. Same thing here. Can't do that. But we can summon a homie. Let's grab a... Let's see. They're going to be going down the right-hand side here. No, if I was to summon someone, I'd probably send them down the middle. That's the case. We got lances on the left along with swords, and then mostly... So we can go with a lance unit to be immune to breaking by these guys, and then break the sword guys. I think that's the best play. So we want a blue boy. Maybe we won't get Emblem Lucina 7 times. Okay. Halberdier. I have a reprisal plus. Halberdier's looking fine. He's got pincer, so we can force him to double things. That'd be pretty great.
Okay.
And I guess we're gonna... Oh, we don't have canter on her, actually, so we're gonna have to... What if I... Oh, what if I just do this?
Ready for anything.
Out of the way. I suppose I could send some backup for her, but we don't really
As you
need to.
wish.
And then we can absolutely Astro Storm this dragon down. Hit him with the Mulagi. It's effective damage. And it still barely kills.
Now I
The
have
Luna triggers be huge here.
I see you.
Because of how much defense these things have. Yeah, it goes from 12 to 16.
Good wind.
Pretty substantial for a 1/5 hit damage boost. Oh, point of build. Couple points of bulk and a point of build. Look at you go. Alright. Good stuff.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Now, I was hoping these guys would be able to hit her so that she could get some HP back with Flare. Amber doubling here because of Quick Riposte Plus, not because he's fast. Yeah, he's still above the HP threshold for Quick Riposte. That's why he's doing alright. Okay.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
I do believe I did that math right, though, which is good. Love to hear it.
Mediocre.
It's really powerful. Oh, 1 damage short. To be fair, we did barely make it there with the other one just because of momentum. So, so I'm actually gonna probably rescue Ivy over here with Citrine and move her down this way because we can just catch this thief real fast with Hagetsu, and then let him fight these guys. What kind of weapon works well against them? Well, the axe is perfectly fine. We just have to realize that it's going to be minus 14 damage. Minus 7 per swing, which is 24. It's not enough to kill, actually, with the Tomahawk. So we might have to go with the Aria Bar in that case. Well, no, it's even less might. But it does have some crit on it. I'm factoring in Weapon Sync Plus here. And we can't use the Silver Sword because he'll get broken, because all these fighters have lances. So our plan is either try and one-shot crit with the Amir, or just equip the Aria Bar for an enemy phase and hope that we get some lucky crits. Also, his durability is going to be pretty low here. I mean, he's quite tanky, so I can't say low. Yeah, he'll survive for sure. Just make sure it's just those 3, yeah. One-shot him. Feels good. But he takes 0 damage anyway, so...
Sorry, but victory is mine.
These other ones, Sword Boys? I don't mind Sword Boys, honestly. But I don't think a lot of them are going to make it. Also, it's 11 swords, so I definitely don't care about that. We'll just stay there for now. Yeah, I definitely want to pull Ivy over this way, so let's... We can get 2 kills here with Ivy. Oh, she doesn't double the halberdier, huh? Well, we'll get there, don't worry. Let's not take the counterattack from a Silverbow Archer on a flyer.
It's a terrible state of
Okay.
affairs.
We get a quick dance in. Ivy with 29 speed does not double the Silver Sword hero here, but once she gets a second point right there, oh, this could be a greasy enemy phase, y'all. 25 speed is plenty. Sorry, she'll have 31 speed, which is plenty to double these guys. Oh, this is about to be really good. This is kind of the setup I was talking about. Though she is being propped up by
I'll lead.
Instruct All currently.
Mediocre.
To meet that speed threshold, and multiple stacks of speed taker, obviously. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Is that a rare critter?
Oh no, Triangle Adept has failed this guy. It's making Amber double.
Hope this looks cool. I won? I won!
It looked very cool, Amber. Well done. Yeah, so Ivy's gonna clean sweep this side. Kagetsu is gonna leave some meat on that side to be dealt with, so may want to go deal with that. Guess the halberdier can come down this way. Not a very particularly useful summon, but I guess we'll have Bram and Marin
Anything for you.
that way. Oh man, just got a spear. Ooh. Well, we go with the tomahawk, then we can enemy phase him, so just that. What's up, Droy? How you doing tonight, man? I seen you sneak in.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, I forgot to switch to Bravery. She got build, yo! So that's actually her more impactful stats right there. Obviously, Dex increasing the trigger chance of Sandstorm is really nice. Defense also being good because it's what Sandstorm scales off of. And then just speed tab or doubling consistently. But that build is actually really nice. All of her weapons weigh her down by at least a little bit, so this level is effectively +2 speed. Very good. Very, very good. Good. Alright.
We could have been friends.
Oh, okay, nice.
Sorry, but victory is mine. Try again.
Yeah, it's a few damage shy. Try to relax. I feel that, dude. I'm a bit sleepy, honestly. But nice.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Yeah, today at work was pretty tough. It's always like... it's the best way to explain this.
Mediocre.
after holiday weekends, people tend to do a ton of shipping. So
It's a terrible state of affairs.
whether it's, you know, oh, they went shopping and they want to send stuff back to their house, they're on vacation.
Mediocre.
That was beautiful. That is exactly what we want to set up.
I see no gaps in your defenses.
Huh. I see no gaps in your defenses. Let me summon reinforcements now. Because you're far too powerful for me to contain. Okay, if we go up to 30 speed, what does that do for me? It doubles everything except for Eirika on the map. And the Wolf Knights. Okay, so let's mark the Wolf Knights. What about these Wyverns? Wyverns too, they're weighed down by weaponry, so if I go right here, and then we just start barreling as deep as we can next turn with Ivy, and maybe rescue her out afterward, or she can just fly out. Like, if I come over here next turn, like, if I'm here, right, then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Standing in front of here, that'll be in range of the majority of this side. This one, and then these two, as well as this one. It's the Wolf Knights too, though. Those are my issue. Especially with Poison Strike. But she should still heal up a significant amount off of them via Flare. So, like, I'm not even that worried.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
So, yeah, no, we're off to a killer start with player carry Ivy. This is pretty sick. Oh wait, is one of these a silent staff? Please don't be a silent staff. Freeze, fracture, freeze. Okay, well, she's gonna need backup in a minute actually, because we won't be able to stop her from getting frozen. Also, I guess we can do like a big Dance of the Goddess here before Byleth fades. To, excuse me, to press forward. I feel like I was talking about something a minute ago.
Press
Oh yeah, people tend to do a ton of shipping right after like holidays. Be it like they go shopping somewhere and they want to send stuff back to their house if they're on vacation, or if they have people visiting them. And there's like, oh, I left my blah 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 at your house. Can you send it to me? People do a ton of shipping after holidays. So it's been hectic as fuck at work. Wondering if I can get Byleth into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not quite. But what I can do is... yeah, we can get Ivy up there this turn. Hortensia there. Hell yeah, dude. Double threes.
I will protect everyone.
What a good unit.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Probably well, Marin can't actually make it, so I guess it'll be random halberdier and
Allow me to demonstrate.
Amber as our third and fourth. Alright. Oh, we got an extra turn out of that. Which is nice, but not anticipated. I would really like to not be in range of the wolves. But we just kinda are. Also, it's a free staff, so we would be, like, hard relying on Hortensia to be able to get her out. What if we go here? And we just wait on this tile and somehow, like, get Seedall over there and back out to dance for her so she can just re-engage afterward? I kind of don't hate that plan. Destroy. Oh, bolting. No, let's not do that. Well, not. Oh, that's actually super funny. We could rescue Seedall to Ivy. She would end her turn on the tile, which would refresh her engage meter. Then we can dance with Seedall, and then rescue Seedall away with Hortensia or Citrine, if we do that. What tome does Cataclysm use? I'm hoping it will just keep Bolgan on equipped, but this is a nice little thought experiment, so let's take a look and see what happens.
Are we done here?
Still has Bolgan on. Perfect. Look at that. You never thought you'd see Ivy be safe like this. But there she is. And even to mitigate, like, this killing edge being an issue, quote-unquote, is, holdout. Like, if she gets crit, she'll go to 1, and then just crack back and fucking dunk on a nerd. And it's all gravy. Easy peasy. 2 Levin Sword warrior, or heroes. That is rude. I don't want you to be there, Levin Sword Warriors. That's very rude. Fortify is going to hit everybody. Nice. Big fan.
Got your back!
That's actually 0 danger at all because she gets ignored by these guys. But they will move up because of that, which is nice. Oh, they have lances. Actually, we could equip the area bar here, which is effective against dragons, and that will... Or sorry, not area bar, Amir. Amir is effective against dragons and an axe, so... Probably a good call. Oh no, Tamara. She's stuck. Poor thing. I'm gonna see if maybe this halberdier can't bait a staff hit. Ooh, no, not there. Oh! It goes around the energy tile? Boo. But I suppose if it replaced the energy tile, I would be much more upset, so... It can't be helped. Alright, time to watch Ivy clean up house.
Mediocre.
1 down. Two down.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Okay. Okay. I guess. Oh, an Ivy Vantage hits these guys. So they don't even get to try.
Mediocre. It's a terrible state of affairs.
This is
Mediocre.
some brain dead unga bunga fun right here, boys.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Oh, speed. Yes. Good. Nice fracture, bro. Woo.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Nice. Oh, I guess it's time to have Baron engaged. Because... Oh, nice Brave Assist. Okay. Well, she went around to the heroes. I guess the wyverns are just a little bulkier. Oh, hey, there's Eirika. Oh, hey, there's Griffins. Man, I would love to get these chests down, or this chest down here. I think we're just gonna put... Ooh, Levin Sword. Oh, 3 of them have magic attacks. The problem is... Those 3 magic attacks are going to deal a shitload of damage to Amber. And I don't know if I can give him enough res for it to matter. Well... Where's the ability? Plus 30 res. We can stack some res here. Because we can get plus 3 from a Leer, and we can get plus 7 from a Pure Water. That brings them up to 16. And then 30% of 16 would be 5 rounding, I guess. So 21 res. And that'll actually protect him quite well. That's like 11, 11, and 8. And even less once he gets adaptability plus. And then we'll be using Storm's Eye to make sure that he doubles and doesn't get doubled using the Tomahawk. 139 hit. It's not 100% accuracy, but it's still pretty good. So if we go here, engage.
Emblem engage.
And equip. Let's make sure we have the Tomahawk on, and then Pure Water. We can come back here and instruct all. Get Seed all out of the way. Dance for Amber. Amber down here. I suppose we can even go here. Storm's Eye with the Tomahawk.
Enough chit-chat.
All is set.
And here's the part where I didn't check Override, but I can't Override because they're against the wall. Extra Sag. Ivy might get clapped up pretty hard by this Windsword. She also doesn't double like we would hope. Also, 49 magic is not enough for her to be recouping HP consistently against these sages, so we may have to pull back a bit. Just come back to, like, here. So is that? That's most of those are going to need the same square to attack from. And we only have 4 move because of Hobble, so... Make sure we have that on. That doesn't hit herself, does it? I don't think so. Yeah, no, it doesn't. You can see the little symbol on Seedal and Zelkov. That's interesting. Okay, now we gotta deal with all these nerds. So... we can... it's super unfortunate that I can't reach anything but this one. So we can Houses Unite that one, basically. But we can whip out the Upon to deal with him.
I have a gift for you. I could use some tea after that.
Not quite enough damage from Hortensia to kill one, but I mean, that's fine.
I hope this is enough. A good wind.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Okay, we've got a couple of turns to get to the chest here, still, so... I probably want Marin to go in and pick it up, because, well, no, these guys do have... I mean, it's shielding arts, they're not going to do any damage to her, really. Nice magic damage, bro.
This win is ours! Here goes! Woohoo!
Alright, Bram is capped. Ooh, more build is nice too. Again, that's effectively +2 speed because she's using axes. So, quite good. She's on her way, guys. Ooh. Do I... No, I don't think I do. Because, like, her res will not be that good. Once we... Well, no, it will be. But Amber's going to kill these guys, whereas I don't think Tamara will. So, we'll just bring her down this way. Oh shit, it's that wind sword. It's a good dodge. That's 12. That's 1 more damage than I was expecting.
Nothing short of victory.
Yeet.
You're no match for me.
Alright, well now he'll have adaptability plus. So that's much less damage.
Your luck's run out. You're no match for me.
That was good. Hey, fuck you, guy. Excuse you. No freezing my unit in place. He's the one who was gonna come in there and clap them cheeks next turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold up. That's not part of the plan.
Grant me strength and victory.
All right.
Not great.
Observe. Have some more.
My turn. I had to stop you.
Basically, anytime Alir levels up, I want to get speed. If I get speed, it's a good level. We like speed.
Your luck's run out.
Armads looks really cool. It's a really sick model. Hard to ask for better than that. A little bit of dex would have been nice, I suppose, for better accuracy, but it's good. It's good, it's good. Huh. So, I mean, this looks kind of bad for Kagetsu because he's frozen there, but we can always just sit here with Shield Gambit and a Tomahawk. He's got 30 speed. He's not going to get doubled. And he's not going to take damage from this guy or these two. So, Shield Gambit kinda good, yo. I think I do want to try that Ivy play, though, where we park here, rescue Seadoll, have Seadoll dance for her so she can engage and do something. Problem is, these Sages are really powerful. Like, 48 magic is going to hit her for 20, and her 49 magic is only going to hit them back for 15. And Flare only heals you for, I said, 50% of the damage? Yeah. I mean, so she's not going to melt to it. My problem is if she gets attacked by Eirika, and then maybe cracks back and misses, but her rate's quite high. I don't think she's gonna have a chance of missing. Yeah, no. But Eirika also doesn't take much damage, so... But I suppose this is what we hedge with Holdout for. I don't know, man. It doesn't feel right. But it is in range of these two heroes as well. And this hero. And this hero. Man. If I brought Micaiah, I could have grabbed a free staff and frozen all these guys in place. Kind of help out a little bit. We could also just do this with Ivy and Bonded Shield with Seadoll. Ah, it doesn't feel great though, to be honest. So do we want to burn 2 rescue uses for this stratagem? Let's give it a go, why not? It's fun. Let me move these guys first. How much damage does Wolf Knights deal? 34. It's 18 and 18. With Poison Strike, she may not survive. There's 20% of HP, right? It's just like Regular old poison strike, yeah. So 20% HP is... I'm not going to do this math. Let's see. Times 0.2. It's about 9 HP. Presuming we get the bad end of rounding. So that deals 34, so 18 plus 9 is 27. Puts her at 16, which does kill. And then she has a stack of poison as well, so she'd absolutely die to both. So if we can just bait one... I can't really tell if that's one. Right there's good. I suppose we should get the rescue with Hortensia. On the off chance that we got a Book of Worlds trigger, that would be nice. She doesn't have the highest dex, so... She also didn't have World Tree. Also, I don't know if I said Book of Worlds, that's definitely Citrine's passive here. Not, whatever that is. Oh, that Elwind. Boo. Alright, engage.
Emblem, engage.
Cataclysm. This Cataclysm is going to basically just trigger Anima focus on all three. So it's minus defense, hit, and move. Not the best. Make sure we have Bolganon equipped, and I guess we'll do it though. Or it's not to.
Are you ready to die?
Alright, good luck, Ivy. Oh no, Twin Strike.
I must fight.
We don't have Holdout Plus Plus. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that's rip.
I won't.
Yeah, that's bad on my part.
I...
Totally forgot about Twin Strike. We need to move Ivy, basically. Not even watching the rest of the enemy phase. I know we're fine. We need to move Ivy somewhere that Eirika has to attack at 2 range. Instead of trying to Cataclysm like an idiot. It's like right here. If we're here, she can do it. If we're here, she can't, so...
Grant me strength.
Oh, she does kill the sages. Because of Flare, I presume, ignoring the res. So, that's good. She's like plus 7 HP if she gets hit by this. Versus... I think we'll go with this.
Mediocre.
Dude, Eirika is just a fucking problem right now. That wind sword is really annoying.
It's a terrible state of affairs. Mediocre.
This is very satisfying. It's also super brain dead. Like...
It's a terrible state of affairs.
No big brain baiting setup. This is literally just drop her in the middle of as many enemies as possible. See if she comes out on top.
I'm not finished. Mediocre.
Relevant grasping voids. Love to see that.
It's a terrible state of affairs. Mediocre.
She is kind of slowly whittling, though, because these mages don't have very high HP. Yeah, I think we're good, though. There's not much left over here. Alright, we're solid. That's perfect. If we can avoid these guys from hitting us with freeze, that's ideal. Do I not have Headlong Rush yet? Ah, we can't get out of range of Twin Strike now. Because of Hobble. Oh, Hobble? How fucking rude. But we can do this. Right here. Freeze, Eirika. Now, we don't have to get out of range of it. Because we are out of range of it. Can't reach Ivy with Physic. We're gonna have to hope that we dunk on Eirika pretty hard again to recover, because she's gonna put Ivy to 1. And we're gonna be relying on Holdout to keep her alive. But these guys are super squishy with a lot of HP, so that should help with Flare getting her HP back. Doesn't help her base hits. I do need to get over here to these, though. Yeah, I don't have Headlong Rush yet. So we actually got frozen. We Ike the door. Yes. Door has been Iked. Tomahawk doesn't quite kill? Oh, that's brutal, dude. And we don't have a... Well, we can do this, but then she just gets attacked for free. I suppose we can still do it. It removes 1, so like neither of them are in danger. As long as we don't miss this hit with the Tomahawk. Yeah.
You're no match for me.
So it removes 1. Neither of them are going to get 1-tapped by this guy, so... I say we still stay here, though, just so we get the bonus from Alir. Chill there with you. 2 Elwyn tomes is annoying. Alright. We can get some extra movement on Fram. Let's see, 34 attack speed. She doubles the Wolf Knights, which is amazing to say. I love to hear that. Does she reach the Wolf Knights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only with a bow. Does she kill the Wolf Knights? 42 attack versus 18 defense. It's not quite enough. That's only... Oh wait, is it enough? I think it might be. Hold on. Let me do the math again. So 42 attack. Minus 18 should be 26. If I did the math right? No, it's 24. Holy fuck, I'm stupid. Alright, let's just consult the calculator that we all have in our pockets every day. It is 24. Okay, I did do it right the second time. So yeah, 24 is not enough damage. Plus 3 strength per swing might do it, though. Now, 45. I mean, yeah, plus 3 damage per swing is 27 per, which is enough to kill. So we can realistically do that. Is she fast enough with the tomahawk now? 33 speed. If we kill this guy with the tomahawk in 1 hit, it will work. So, yes. Lots of math. Doing nerd shit, baby. Let's get it. Nice. Not super relevant, but nice. Oh, nope. Fuck. That's not where I meant to be. Ooh, that accuracy is suspect.
Don't mess with the steward.
Not a fan of that accuracy at all. But now she's got that extra stack of speed taker. She has 35 speed, which is enough to double these guys, which is excellent. I need to cover Seedall, so I suppose I can go here. Tomahawk has 30 speed. I'm gonna stand right here and Shield Gambit. The Shield Gambit's fucking broken.
A little help, please?
Need to be 1 square further down to have Dark Inferno hit. And I don't think the Wolf Knight will actually be able to reach her because of the fire, and if we do this, we'll Hex Eirika as well, which should help a little bit with Ivy's survivability.
Hurry up and die!
Yep, and she's safe now. Okay.
Mediocre.
Not quite enough, that sucks. It's really good. Her bulk is actually pretty cracked now. Nice effective weapon. Idiot. Well, this was fun.
Unfortunate.
We'll bust down the door and grab the chest next turn. Got him. Importantly, we got more engage meter for that, which is nice, but not super relevant at this point.
It's a terrible state of affairs.
Yeah, these chunky heroes giving her so much HP back is massive. Frozen. Rude. Maybe use my free staff now. What an asshole.
mine.
Easy. Serapro, nice. I have a lot of candidates that want that. I think it would make really good use of it. Any of my frontliners like Kagetsu, Marin, Zelkov, Tamara, those guys would all love it. And even Citrine. Like, Citrine's super fragile, but if we're building a Reprisal Plus build with her, any point of HP, every 2 points of HP is 1 damage. Like, so it'd be really good for her, too.
Emblem, engage!
For the Divine Dragon.
If we do this, it knocks Eirika out of range of Ivy, so we won't be able to enemy phase. But we can then act again to Houses Unite, and then I can heal with Hortensia. I suppose.
This won't do.
Witness my power.
Beautiful. Also beautiful.
I'll strike you down. Witness
Oops.
my power.
Hit B instead of A. Let's get in here. Yep. Oh boy, a second seal. I mean, we need one for Fram. This is pretty good. Rude. Stop breezing my dudes. Alright, we're just gonna kill Eirika here. We're done.
Emblem engage.
Although I do need to see this, so I'm gonna do it, so... Where's your movement, Alir? 6. No chance of dying, and we're re-hexing, so definitely worth.
Lend me your strength. Let the lesson begin.
Okay. Yep. I know, but like, because we double these guys, he actually does way more damage to a single one of them by just swinging, but it's nice to see Override again. If not for just a map.
If this feeling is a crime,
Oh, you can't move, so... Let's get to it, shall we? Perfect.
allow me.
I'm not finished! Kill this! Mediocre.
Love to see it.
Our time has come.
Sheesh. Well, you're tanky to magic, aren't you?
It's decided.
So, this was a pretty heavily enemy phase-based map. And even still, I had
That's
enough
how it's done.
speed taker stuff to have Bram be quite fast, and also Ivy too. Ivy, like, with heavy favoritism,
I'm not even
course.
tired.
but
You and me. Let's
you may need to invest in a stronger weapon for Bram at some point.
Observe.
She's starting to fall behind on damage on these chunkier enemies. Is that everything? Yeah. Nice. Rally Spectrum Plus.
me first. Yeah, and so I am defeated.
Nailed it. Oh boy, Knife Guard. That'll be helpful. If Citrine ever gets in combat with a knife wielding enemy, she's just gonna fucking die. Also, I'm pretty sure that has to be inherited. I don't think that's a passive skill from Veronica being engaged. Alright. Eirika, get. Now we can start working toward Bravery Plus and Lunar Brace Plus and whatever else for Zelkov. Get Zelkov back as Boo.
Eirika.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there's some stat boosters we can give out. We've got I think Ivy's probably tanky enough that we can put the Seraph Robe on somebody else. Marin is a pretty good shout for it, though her defense is a bit low. Like, normally if you have HP, like super high HP, it's good to put on somebody who's really bulky. Someone like Amber, for example, makes HP go a long way. Also, with Quick Riposte, having higher HP will make it take longer for him to get down to non-Quick Riposte range. So that's something to consider as well. There's always Citrine for the meme, because we're going to be doing a Reprisal Vantage build with her. Currently, she's going to have a maximum of 17 damage, which would be, at the moment, 69. Nice. Which may not be enough to one-shot some enemy types. But we're going to have Vantage and Holdout, too, so she's not going to be getting any more damage from her skills. So we maybe we'll hold off on that one. We have a talisman to give out, which, I mean, Ivy's a really good use for a talisman. Marin as well. I don't think Amber is. Kagetsu is kind of medium. Like, we don't really want to ever be facing magic with a unit like Kagetsu. And if we are, he's probably going to have Shielding Gambit up. Or be getting Bonded Shielded from Alir whenever we get Lucina switched over to her. So I suppose we'll go with Ivy. The extra res will make it easier for her to enemy phase mages, because she'll take less damage, obviously. So she'll have less to heal up on enemies that she doesn't deal a ton of damage to. We can say the same about using the secret book on her. Who all has skill-based triggers, though? It's really just Tamara for triggering Sandstorm. Without... Yeah, versus Grasping Void triggering on... Wow, I just realized each of the royals have a skill-based trigger effect. Like, I knew individually they had them, but that's like a consistent thing across all of them. Grasping Void, Golden Lotus, Fogato's... I forget what it's called, but we saw it in the Felxenologue. The one that makes him deal more damage after he gets hit. World Tree. Soul for Diamant. Luna for Alchrist. This is also a pretty good argument for the secret book. But I think it's going to be, honestly, between either Tamara... Hortensia's got good legs for it as well, because extra staff uses are nice, but we did just restock on staves, so we should be fine. Though I did just use a ton of rescue uses on that map. For a map that's not even that hard, we were just trying to do it for funsies. That was a lot of resources used. See, on the one hand, I want to give it to Ivy, but because of the Forge on this tome giving so much accuracy, her hit rate isn't really a problem. So that's what's making me want to try and put it on Tamara more. I feel like sunk cost fallacy right now because Tamara is just not that good. And she just keeps falling further and further behind because she's doing almost nothing on all of these maps. But I kind of just want to try. I just want to try it. And I'm gonna hold off on the Seraph Robe usage because if we do wind up having to put it on Citrine, I want to have it available. In order for her to do enough damage to one-shot later on. And we could supplement her with HP tonics, though. But she may wind up needing both for that extra damage. We'll think on it. So we've got time to figure it out, because stat boosters are nice, but they're not really super necessary at the moment. We're quite powerful. I do like in this game, like, how powerful you can just choose to make a unit, because anyone can use any emblem, and I think that's pretty good. Like, they can use any emblem, they can inherit any skill, like, there's nothing locked behind classes, there's nothing locked behind gender. It's like, if I want to have the holdout vantage build that Citrine's using with Reprisal, I can do that with any unit. Some units are going to do it better than others, but I can do that with any unit. Like, we can do that with Amber. We could do that with literally anybody, and it'll probably be pretty strong. We've seen all of Valir and Seedal's support in the previous run. I do not believe you've seen this, though.
Today's work is complete. Now I am free to kill time until sleep arrives.
Ah, Zelkov, I've been waiting for you.
Divine One?
I finished my tasks early today, so I came here. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind, but the way you are speaking, do you mean to suggest a deeper meaning?
Perhaps I do. Perhaps some of your influence has rubbed off on me, Zelkov.
You should not want to walk the path I walk. People will look at you strangely.
Let them. I don't care what they think. I'm just amusing myself and killing time by speaking in a profound way.
Oh, no. Please, Divine One, do not allow yourself to be influenced by someone like me.
Why not?
We lead very different lives, Divine One. You have an important purpose to fulfill. I am a terrible influence. Please, you must follow a path more fitting to your station.
I don't think I will. Not in this room, anyway.
What do you mean?
It's true that there are differences between you and me, Zelkov. But here in this room, what do those differences matter? All we're doing is killing time.
I deeply regret filling your head with rubbish.
Please, don't apologize. Go on. Tell me more about your collection.
Very well. What should I talk about next? Ah, this here is perfect. A list of the most mysterious words to emphasize, to suggest a deeper meaning.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
What a couple of dorks. Love it. Love it. Seedal Alchrist. Okay. Seedal's trying to get Alchrist to go
Jousting sounds like a thrilling
to the
sport
circus.
to witness.
That it is.
He's telling him
But
about
the
his
fights
circus
out in the
life.
Crowd, that's where you'll find the real action. There are plenty of ways to amuse oneself in Somme, but nothing is quite like the Wolf Arena.
So many stories. What a fascinating life you've led, Seedal. Your descriptions are so vivid. I feel as if I've witnessed it all with my own eyes. The caravan lifestyle sounds like so much fun. Coming and going as you please, following your own whims and curiosities all over the world. No restrictions, no cares. And if you ever grow bored, you can just set off on another journey. I wish I could have that life.
Yes, well,
There's one story you haven't told yet. When did you first join the caravan? I bet you were born into it. Am I close?
no. I was born in a town by the sea. It was beautiful. I was so young when my father died, I have no memories of him. My mother raised me.
Tragic
She was a
backstory.
fortune teller,
No.
but an ill-fated one. She got sick and died when I was young.
Double
One
tragic
thing led to
backstory.
another.
No.
Before long, I was living on the streets.
On the streets? But why?
Big
I was a
Sedge.
child without a family. Where else would I live?
Oh,
But one day, a caravan was passing by. The travelers called to me, invited me to join them.
Hell yeah,
and I
dude.
did. I traveled with them from that day on. Speaking was difficult for me then. Words were hard. So my
Words are
teacher
hard in
taught me to
general.
dance. I learned that I didn't need words to communicate. That saved me.
I see.
My apologies. That story is not so amusing as the others.
Please, I'm the one who should apologize. I didn't think before broaching the subject.
No, I've darkened the mood. I'm sorry. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Another time, Prince Alchrist.
Neck is tight. It hurts. Alright, let's go visit the good doggos. Let's see what's up. Good doggo. Good doggo. Okay, alright, we got a couple of silver. That's good. Okay, to Zivel. That's twice now. This is the first time on stream. That's a 3-star well pull right there. One whole novice book and nothing else. Wonder if it accounts for the number of items put in, because I know I put in 2 items last time. It was like a silver lance and a slim lance or something. That would be interesting. So like putting in more lower value items could be beneficial. So we'll see after the next map.
Yes.
Make sure Gold Mary doesn't poison us.
Yes.
The Ivy Tamara support is great.
The way to the heart is through the stomach. I'm frighteningly good. I'm sorry if my skill is too much to bear.
Lovely aroma.
Yeah,
Yes, your skill is far too much to bear. Good thing we don't have anyone trying to abuse favorite meal. Or whatever. That wants the packed lunch. That would be annoying to try and go back and rig. Favorite food. That's what it is. A Marin Amber A support. Let's go. Is there anyone else that Marin needs to get to A support with? I guess Alir. Like, we need to... Oh, well, that works too. We need to get Alir to A support with everybody so that when we're running around as a bonded shielded ball of death, she has like Giga Avoid and is untouchable.
Hey, Marin. I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
It's about our sparring match the other day. I really did trip, and I really did lose to you.
You did?
It wasn't a covert strategy or a pratfall. I just fell because I was being careless. That happens a lot. I'm actually pretty clumsy. I stumble into everything, including my role as a Knight of Brodia. It's all dumb luck.
I don't believe that. Not for 1 minute. I'm from a small village too, so I know how hard you must have worked to get where you are. No one is named retainer to a crown prince without a tremendous amount of effort. You may be uncoordinated, but I have no doubt you're an excellent knight, Amber.
That's very encouraging to hear. Thank you, Marin. I should really be learning from you, you know. Can we do some more training together?
Of course. I'd be honored to train with a knight from the Kingdom of Brodia.
Yes! I can't wait to get started. With your help, I'll get rid of my clumsiness and become a respectable knight in no time.
It seems to me, the secret to a Brodian strength is that earnest attitude of yours. I think I'm going to learn a thing or two from you, my friend.
Very wholesome support. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. If we wanted to start the reprisal build, we could just do it now. We have the emblems back. We just need to get the we have the levels too. We just need to get Citrine the SP for it, which is trivial with the amount of books that we have. She can already get Vantage. And like I said, we only need base Vantage if she's gonna basically get one-rounded by everything. Man, that's a suite of skills right there, man. That is indecision at work. Oh, base holdout is 2,000? I thought it was way cheaper. Okay, well that's less great, but suppose we do it. That's what these are for, right? And we can probably just try and make sure to get her a speed tonic every map as well. Seems pretty good. We could also try and go for a plus might forge on the Thoron. Currently we're using a plus, like a big plus accuracy forge. No, we don't need more training, we just need to inherit the skill. Inheriting holdout. Okay, holdout advantage. I don't know which ones give plus might and plus hit, or if there's one like the Hector one or something that gives plus hit as well. Because, like, ideally we would use, like, the Hector, Roy, Ike, something like that to bump the might up. Along with it, because we don't need to double. We don't need to avoid being doubled. We just need to get into one round of combat, then Vantage kill everything. And there's nothing that gets through 3 range except for siege weapons, so... I also need to train Seed all 3 times real quick. Standard training. Let's crack that out. And he should be really close to 25 after this.
Famed dancer of Solm.
I am Louis, Royal Knight of Firene.
Expected. 0 damage.
I'm Seedall. Let's begin.
Clan, 33rd Steward of the Divine Dragon. Oh, I lost.
My hard work is rewarded.
Just wanted to watch Clan get duffed up. Catch them hands. And feet, I suppose.
I'm Seedal, famed dancer of Solm.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay? It's been an honor sparring with you.
My hard work is rewarded.
Like how Jean had a shielding art. That way we could just punch him more. Is there anybody else we're ready to inherit skills on? Seedal has an extra 1000 SP, so we could inherit something on him. We could get just Cantor Plus now. If we were to get him to... Well, we would have to do the Sigurd Paralogue to get Cantor Plus, so... There's no Lineage Plus, is there? I didn't think so. It's still fine. Like, Lineage can just easily come right off whenever we get to 25. Like, that's the big goal there, was just to help get to 25 faster. What about a Lear? Like, we're about to have 2,000 more SP to inherit something on. Like, Geosphere could unironically be, like, a really good grab to boost defenses for people who are bondage shielded, in case they wind up getting doubled somehow, be it via a skill or something similar. I don't think there's really anything else. Quality time could also be really good. Help heal through a little bit of, like, maybe a couple of chain attacks or something like that, since we're not using Corrin. We don't have, what's it called? Dual guard? Not dual guard. Pair up. We don't have pair up. Outside of that, I mean, just don't really need anything, it doesn't look like. Favorite food is also a consideration, so we can just be like, eat the packed lunch, get danced, go right back to bondage shielding. So that's another thing. And then we could... Because that then removes our reliance on trying to get another, like, a puddle, like an energy puddle on the ground, or trying to manually refill it. I actually don't hate the favorite food play, but it's not going to be universal because I don't plan on rigging food. If we get it, excellent, we'll use it. If we don't, we'll switch it out, I guess. So we need to get Alir up to level 8 with Celica for this.
I'll be your opponent. I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
Yes.
It takes a lot of work to be that strong. Somehow, I won. Will you help me bring peace back to this world as soon as we can?
Of course I will. I won't rest until it's done.
Wonderful. I'm gonna let this play, but I have to pee. Need plus just 8. Okay.
No holding back.
I'm Celica. It's my pleasure.
Not good! It takes a lot of work to be that strong. Somehow, I won.
Havoc. Wow. That is decidedly the wrong controller. Alright, we have favorite food now. Well, access to it. We just need to inherit it. Alright. Alright, let's crack out the rest of these as quick as we can. Don't think we're gonna have enough time for another paralogue. Sucks like as I'm getting better at the game and better at paralogues, they're like more knowledgeable. Obviously, we've seen these before, so we have prior knowledge. The maps are becoming a bit easier. My issue is now the maps are getting pretty fast, but not quite fast enough to crack out like 2 in a few hours. Oh, dude, the timing on that was insane. Because I hit one of the blue ones that blew up everything right as they switched. And hit the yellow one. Crazy, dude. The immaculate timing. Yeah, there's my extra one. Sami wasn't a little twat this time and shot it early. Rather, didn't shoot it early. I really enjoy Wyvern Ride. Like, I've stated it before. I think it's a really fun minigame. I was always a big fan of those, like, Star Fox-esque style games.
Just what I'd expect from the Divine
Little
One.
rail shooters with extra flavor. They were fun.
Until next time.
Plenty of HP tonics for Citrine to use. So that's nice.
What'll it be?
So
How hard do you want to go?
I'm trying to think of what I still need a ton of bond fragments for.
Perfect.
And at this point, I think it's just
You've got this.
really just bond levels with Lynn.
Perfect. Looking good. Nice.
Once we get those bond levels with Lynn,
Keep it up.
for all my units to get plus 5 speed, I think we're pretty much done.
You've got this.
Like, we're probably going to want to get skills on, like, Vale and Mavier.
Keep it up.
So, but, like, Mavier skills, we're going to want, like, Staff Mastery from Micaiah, which he's going to be wielding Micaiah. So, he's going to get those levels
Looking
naturally.
Keep it up.
Since he's going to be our big staff utility unit.
Perfect.
On top of Hortensia as well.
Looking good.
Hortensia's combat's just not where it needs to be because
Nice.
she hasn't gotten much training.
You've got this.
We could also switch...
Keep it up.
Actually, no. We could do,
Looking good. Great job.
What's it called?
I'm so proud.
Ever consistent, 2250.
Let's do this again sometime.
We could do Micaiah Hortensia again, and then put Camilla on. I feel like I mentioned this at one point and then forgot about it. So I feel like I've had the same conversation. We could put Camilla with Mavier because he has the build to use some of her heavier weapons, and the bulk to just kind of get in with combat. The extra speed from Camilla's nice, and he'll have the magic to make it work. And we could just reclass him maybe to Mage Knight again in order to have that. Because, like, having Royal Knight for the break immunity for Alir would be nice, but not really a requirement. And if there is ever a fracture staff that's that big of an issue, we could just silence it or kill it from afar with an Astra Storm or something of that nature. Will just require us to think a little bit rather than just unga bunga our way through the map. Like we just did with Ivy in that previous one. Dude, that map was so good for her. Like, that's such a fun build. And Holdout wasn't even necessary. Like, we really just needed the speed from Speed Taker. And that really kind of just pushed her over the edge. But, like, Holdout was a nice catch-all to have there. And if we had Holdout ++, I think she would have even survived that time that she did die. Mash. Tonight we mash.
Left.
Get in here, you. Come on.
Good catch. Nicely done.
That's dumb. It's so many bond fragments, man.
Where were you thinking?
Like, I know it's a bonus one and a giant fish, but 1,000? And you get 1,000 from, like, Chromatic Trout or whatever the rare one is, but that's so dumb that you get so many bond fragments from this.
Now.
Like, it's nice, but, like, I feel like they could have put this many bond fragments in, like, the grotto. You know, Sami, the one who creates the bond fragments. If you take care of Sami, he gives you 5,000 bond fragments instead of having to fish for these 5,000 bond fragments.
Where were you thinking?
That would be nice. I know it's not consistently like 5,000. That's like really high, actually. If you get multiple giant shadows, you're probably getting like 2-ish thousand per time. I don't understand this angle here. I like this left one. I always seem to be failing on. Like, whenever it's, like, right or down, it gets yanked in. But it's the left one that always just doesn't seem to work. It might be my controller. But, I don't know. But yeah, I think with the giant fish, you, like, I think it's 500 minimum?
A stunning performance. I'm
and
impressed.
then this is a bonus one, so it's 1,000. Like,
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
so far we're at
Where were
2,070
you thinking?
bond fragments. It's not okay. But even if this wasn't a bonus fish, that would still be 500 per. Wait, another giant. Nice. Got a giant in 2 hits. The Gigamatch.
A stunning performance. I'm impressed. Do you want to keep Pick going? A rod. Where were you thinking?
3,070. Like, but again, even if this wasn't the bonus, it's still 500 per. So that's 1,500 bond fragments. Which is still too much for a minigame. Like, Wyvern Ride gives 200.
Now!
Like, sure, this is not mandatory. This is all optional. You don't have to do this. I don't mind the fishing minigame. I find it far too time-consuming comparative to, like, 3 houses of fishing. Even though we did, like, legitimate 3 to 4 hour sessions of just fishing in 3 houses on Maddening for the Professor XP.
Good catch. Nicely done.
Which, I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's not really necessary, because you'll eventually get your Professor level up high enough, but...
Where were you thinking?
It's one of those things. Which, like, I guess why I kind of don't mind doing the fishing like this. Because... at the end of the day, this is quite good.
Now.
This is 4,070. I wasn't ready to mash, yo.
Left.
This might get away. It's not wanting to come back.
One more try.
Yeah,
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were
I
you
was holding
thinking?
the right direction. I don't know. Might be something up with my controller.
Now. Right. Right. Left.
I think it's because I'm playing on a GameCube controller layout. The stick doesn't feel like it's going the right
Good
direction.
catch. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
5,000. Over 5,000 now. if you ever want to build a broken character where you need a ton of bond fragment investment, just fish, Lamau.
I suppose fishing isn't all about results. Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where
But
were you
again,
thinking?
I think this is locked behind the Supreme Rod. This mini giant fish. So, or the ability to catch giant fish in general, I believe. Which is not accessible until this point in the game, like chapter 20-ish in the main story. So, I suppose it's... maybe not a necessity, but... yeah, I still... I can sit here and say it's not okay as much as I want, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game.
Fishing isn't all about results.
So, sit here and rake in these bond fragments as much as I want.
Where were you thinking? Now.
It might be the bonus fish aspect too. So if it wasn't the bonus, we might have gotten like this fish less often. So that could also be a consideration. I'm not 100% sure on how that works.
A stunning performance. I'm impressed. Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
Alright, well, we've caught a different type of fish exactly once here. I don't know if the one that got away was a complete lost. Like, as if that was an attempt. That's fair, Roy. But maybe someone should, because you gain a substantial amount of bond fragments from this. They don't count as an attempt. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I did hear D might be like, one more try, or something like that.
Stunning performance. I'm impressed.
Okay, well there we go. We have acquired... we got 9,070 bond fragments from that. Look at Saphir over there, fucking killing it. What a legend. I'm gonna get those Lynn brownie points and Lucina brownie points for earlier. Lynn for X and Lucina for earlier.
I look forward to the finished product. That spot had been bothering me. Your diligence paid off.
I mean, it's good, though, because we'll have those bond fragments to get skills with Vale and Mavier.
I'd expect no less. Quite good. Thank you.
So, that's nice, I suppose.
A wise idea. This will improve things. You've done well.
And obviously, once I get these guys to max level, the rings can sit there in the dirt for all
Thanks
we care.
for doing this. You handle it carefully. You seem to enjoy cleaning it.
Don't know why he just said it instead of the ring, but hey, you know, whatever works, I guess. Really anyone, I guess Kagetsu, like, it doesn't matter. Someone who wants
Please
+5
clean it up. That looks good, thanks.
speed.
Sorry about the hassle. That was nice of you. Thank you.
I think Amber's at 20? Yeah. Is Ivy at 20? Yeah, she has to be by now.
Gently, please. You're so cute when you focus. Thank you. I'm quite pleased with your work.
Okay. I think that's it. Done literally all the things except taking care of Sami. The thing that I was like, oh, yeah, we gotta make sure not to forget about Sami, you know? Can't have him, Can't miss out on those big bond fragments from taking care of Sami. Meanwhile, fishing exists. So I guess the Leif paralogue is next. If we had, man, if we had Lucina fully maxed for a Lear on this map, we could probably get high enough avoid to where we could just bonded shield death ball our way through the ballistas. Because unless bonded shield doesn't block the ballista shots, I'm pretty sure we could get upwards of like 200 plus avoid, which they have like 240 hit. So it's probably not good, or probably we're probably not going to do it, but it could be a thing. We don't have 5 silver. I could forge another longbow, one for Amber, but we would definitely forge up the might on whatever Thoron there. Uber fractures. Oh yeah, it's true. The fractures are a pain. But her res would be... Well, her res is not that great, to be fair. But none of the plus might engravings give hit, I don't believe. Except for, like, Leif's, I believe. Yeah, Leif's does. It's only +1 might, though. +1 might and plus 25 hit? Or 20 hit? So Leif's is pretty nice. Rivals also is, but it's only 10 hit. that's lower accuracy, which is not good. And what is the genealogy rune on at the moment? Nothing. Oh, it's on the Noah tune. Yeah, I want to give it a shot. So, that there. That. Yes. Probably going to exchange some iron for silver to make it to where I get that Thoron to +2. And then, where's that X for? I don't think we're putting the Sacred Forge on it, just because I hate giving minus dodge. However, we could use the Fates rune on it. Make it a Killer Axe style weapon. The accuracy does suffer, though. Because the crit build for Tamara is not real. We could also put the Blazing Rune on it, or just get him like a Blazing Killer Axe if we wanted to do a crit build. It's avoidant dodge as well. Good amount of dodge, too. Drops the might significantly, though. He doesn't really have a stronger weapon than that, I don't think, outside of just, like, oh, he has the Blazing Tomahawk. So I think... Ugh, dude, Sacred is just so bad. Yeah, we'll do that. And then... you know, I kind of just want to take the Killer Axe off of Amber, put it on Zelkov, and let him crit stuff. And then we can keep a longbow on Amber for extra 3 range options. Which we should probably forge as well then, but I mean it's not a huge priority to forge that. So let's engrave the Killer Axe with Blazing Rune. And then no, we don't want to engrave, but if we refine, Longbow takes silver and 10 steel for +1 might +5 hit. We'll get to that at some point. What do I want? Silver, offer iron, because I have so much of it. And then we need to refine Thoron or Citrine. Oh, we only needed 3 silver, huh? That's fine. And the next one is 5 silver. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll keep the steel, honestly, because iron we get in droves at the moment, but steel is a bit harder to come by, and it's a little, we could buy it, but kind of expensive. We can always transfer more. Alright, so we got a +3 Thoron now.
I'll be here.
For Citrine, which is going to have her magic damage be... let's see, so 56. And then Reprisal Plus is half of HP, so if she's missing 34 HP, that's 17 extra damage, so 56 plus 17 is 73. With an HP tonic, we'll call it an extra 2 to 75, and that's magic damage at 3 range with decent accuracy. And if we give her that Seraph Robe plus an HP tonic, that's plus 5 damage. So, not bad. Not bad. Okay. I'm excited to try this, actually. And she still retains the ability to be, like, player phase staff utility. Because she doesn't need to attack on player phase. She can just be a target. Just a giant target on her face. And yeah. And she, one round of combat will put her into that range. So, and plus, because she's weighed down to 6 attack speed, she's so fucking slow. It's perfect. Like, dude, I'm so excited. Like, we've got some really cool builds on our units. Like, these, a lot of them are kind of basic. Like, Kagetsu and Zelkov. It's just like, alright, you've got Canter plus speed and you're a flyer. Woo! But, like, the Holdout Vantage Reprisal build is fun. Ivy's Flare Abuse build is really fun. Like, I'm really enjoying those. Fram is kind of basic too, but I'm just really enjoying using Fram as a unit because she's doing pretty well for herself. I know if you give Tiki to any other unit, they're probably going to perform just as well, if not better, than Fram is currently, but we also have to relish in the fact that she kept her hat, which I'm sure is why Brad hasn't been coming around very often, is because we're using Fram, who has his favorite feature of any Fire Emblem game, a unit wearing a hat. Now, is this a hat? Because, like, it's on her head, but it's also covering her face, sort of like a mask. So is it a mask or a hat? Also, are there enough units in this game that have hats? That's a hat, for sure. It's a crown. It's on top of her head. We're going to call that a hat. It's like a headband. Like a crown, basically. A lopsided crown. Alir has that little headdress thing across her forehead. It's like a headband, but it's still a hat. Kagetsu, no hat. He's got hairpins and a little tie, but it's not a hat. Same thing. Marin, no. Seedall, he's got a headband. I suppose if we called Alir's a hat, then headband could be a hat too. So Seedall's good. Citrine has a little, like, ornaments in her hair. I'm not sure I'd call it a hat, though. Tamara, not a hat, but definitely a hat, you know? She's got the little thing all the way around her head and then that giant thing of balls with a ribbon on it. Hat gang in the house. Crown, not a hat. That's definitely a hat. You're high if you think that's not a hat. That is a tiara. Definitely a hat. Headband, technically not a hat. But if we're calling a bandana a hat. And then Jean, that is absolutely just a hat. I feel like we could build a hats-only team. And really just kind of meme on Brad for no reason. Like, he's hardly around anymore. Just, I think our time zones have finally fucked each other over. But, we could absolutely do a hats-only run, I think. If we context in the context of it, have like basically all headgear count as a hat. Could totally do it. Alright. We're going to depart. We're going to take a peek in at the Leif paralogue, kind of formulate our strategy. Call it for the night. Forget that strategy and have to redo it tomorrow. Ugh. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. Please, let's go back. I believe, I'm like 90% sure it's this one. Oh, God. The Paladin spam. Oh, it's going to be so brutal, man. Then we do need to do the Roy paralogue as well. Alright, this is the Anna and Jean paralogues. Never. Oh, no, this is the Corin paralogue. Which we'll wind up doing just for the... just to do it. Where is the binding ground? Yeah, that's the Roy paralogue. I can't wait to take Ivy into the Roy paralogue and just one-tap every single one of those stupid fucking wyverns with Rexcalibur and heal to full health. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Very exciting. And you could probably set up Citrine to do something very similar with just like a +1 Excalibur. Or just her Thoron.
Something about this place is really off.
I don't know, man. Place seems weird. So once we've gotten our builds online, our kind of juggernaut units have switched from... Man, we just don't get to deploy Tamara. I mean, I suppose Tamara is probably my worst unit. Not just because she's fallen super far behind in terms of level, but it's just not that good, period. Like, she holds Ike just fine. Plenty of units hold Ike just fine. And if she Sandstorms, she'll one-tap things with Sandstorm. It's actually really good. But I almost feel like if you wanted her to carry Ike, you would want to class change her to, like, Warrior or Berserker so that she could use a Silver Great Axe. And then use that for Great Ethering. Because she... Sorry, when I was saying she triggers Sandstorm, she'd one-tap. In the context of using Great Ether. So you would just use a much higher might weapon. And just do it with that. Because she can't Great Ether with a Lance. So we're going to be Great Ethering with the Silver Great Axe. So we'd want to reclass her. So she doesn't have access to her personal class. In which case... she wouldn't Sandstorm, actually, so... I don't know. Yeah, because Sandstorm is from her class, not her personal skills, so... Yeah, no, honestly. Tamara's been really disappointing. She's fine in my other run, but she's, like, much, much higher level. Kind of kept up a little bit more. I think because I had so many project units, like, I really wanted to try using Fram, and Alchrist, and Zelkov, Kagetsu, Marin, Amber, like, all of these units are new units I've never used. Whereas in my second file, where I haven't been playing on stream, Tamara's actually been okay in it. It's just not great. But she's been carrying... not Ike. Should she be carrying Ike? She might have been carrying Ike. But regardless. Alright, so where's that Speedwing? There it is. It's way, way back there in the back. We can definitely freeze this guy turn 1 and have plenty of time to get to him. If Kagetsu gets Shield Gambit, I want to try, like, if he starts with Dimitri, basically, I want to try sending him into the ballistas and seeing if he gets, if it negates the ballistas or not. Because if it does, oh fuck, We're draining ballista hits, boys. I think we can probably set up a big Dance of the Goddess turn 1 just to get people out there. I know there's ways to one-turn this map, which is awesome, but It involves like warping flyers along with your like having your Byleth user and like multiple flyers and your Edelgard user like all be flying or something. And then you have to warp them over the water and then they move over and do stuff. They clear the way for someone and then you have your Dance of the Goddess along with like Raging Storm into Houses Unite adjacent to Byleth, resetting the action, and then just a regular attack after that. It's like I've seen it be done. It's very cool. It's kind of cute, but I'm not super interested in trying it. Also requires Micaiah, which I don't particularly feel like bringing right now. So, I mean, my strategy is just going to be move forward and hope. I'm going to use an HP tonic on Citrine for the memes. We have tons of them. They're not expensive, so we can always pick up more. Let's just see. First off, if we do get Dimitri. No, we got Claude. So, not as good.
Give me strong foes. One less foe.
Seagull's all over here.
I will obey. Emblem, engage.
Oh. Their avoid is super low. We might just be able to kill him with bolting. Especially if we can get a support that provides her hit nearby. Like, if Zelkov... Let's see what her hit is right now. Basic hit is 110. Zelkov is adjacent. It is 130. Yes. Okay, that is 100% hit. GG, no re. Also, we get, whatever her personal skill is called, single-minded. Yeah, so 100% hit without it because of single-minded. Alright, we secured the speedway.
Terrible state of affairs.
Fantastic. Juicy. I maybe should have kept that on her because she's going to be the one using it, but... He's okay.
Your steward's ready.
I know she's not really in danger of getting attacked there, so
I'll do my
I'm not
best.
concerned about moving her away.
How do I look?
Awaiting orders.
I'm ready.
We'll probably have
My
Elchrist, Astra Storm, one of the free staff guy. I don't particularly mind the breaks. The freeze is going to be super obnoxious, though. Yeah, nah, Ivy's frozen. That's great. Oh, we got the speed wing. What's this far one in the back? Pure water. I don't give a shit about that. The silent staff would be nice, though, so... Oh, wait, no, she's silenced, not... Okay, so we can fix that, though. So we can go here with Alear. Hop in the convoy. We can go like here. Grab a restore staff. Restore Ivy. Then we can move Zelkov adjacent. Wait, it's this guy, right? Yeah, it's this guy. Good dance.
Mediocre.
Okay. We got 2 stacks of Speed Taker now and a couple of very annoying enemies dealt with.
You're stuck with me.
Not quite enough. I don't think it will be with the Rally Spectrum either. But let's try this. I think this is the most damage I can stack without Instruct All as well. So we're adjacent to a Leer, and we have the plus. Alright, so we're still 1 damage per swing short. Which, if we Instruct All and then do, is enough. But is that 2 ballistas able to hit there? Oh, I think it's just that 1. I think it's just tracking the fact that the other archer can reach it. So yeah, we can drain a hit with this. Fram is absolutely not going to die to a single hit from the ballista. But I need the houses unite, or whatever. I need the friendly rivalries to rotate.
Emblem, engage!
Also, I'm going to summon an axe unit in hopes that I get an armor knight.
I wonder who will come to serve me.
He'll take a hit, I guess. Oh, dude, Fram can tank 2 hits? What a fucking legend. Silence is really obnoxious.
You picked me! Emblem?
So 31 defense. So it's plus 15 attack on top of this, so 69 attack versus 31 defense. Well, she was getting hit for 30 last time. So I don't know what kind of black magic fuckery that was, but we can also just tank it with Amber. Amber's actually probably a huge shout for this.
Whoa! Engage!
Because if he gets up to, let's say 38 defense for the second hit. So the first hit's 35. So that's plus, we'll say 11 defense. We'll bring him up to 46. And that's 13 damage a hit. There's only 3 ballistas. If we get him a rally plus first, that's even more. And I guess I want to, like, quick riposte on this guy would be helpful. So we'll just Storm's Eye here with the Tomahawk.
I don't back down.
Though he can just walk into the woods though and basically be impossible to hit. We can assign decoy to him as well, which is pretty big. We can move my other units forward. Amber is in range of all 3 ballistas, it looks like. We can double check the radius, because we can't scope out any further. Yes. Yes. And obviously he's in range of the closest one, so we're good on that. It's just a random hero. So 29 AS. Well, we don't give a shit about that. Dude, Kagetsu is massive right now. 42 defense? Gets ignored by this guy. That's a brave sword, though. But still. Sheesh.
I am sorry.
Yeah, we have just assigned decoy, so
Emblem, engage!
we can even call those in case something fucky happens. Alright, we finally have special dance. Jesus. I mean, we've determined that the decoyable enemies are currently there, so yep. Alright. Let's see if it works. That is more damage than I expected it to be. I feel like adaptability is not triggering there, which is kind of fucked up, being honest. Alright. Well, that's obnoxious, but good thing to learn. Or sorry, not adaptability, impregnable. Well, neither, but, you know. Fuck. Well, alright, we need to make sure that he's only in range of 2. 2 he can handle. Fortunately, that's all 3. I don't think there's a spot where I can get 2. Man, that sucks. Holdout should trigger, right? Like, there's so many things that I want to know if it works or not.
you're stuck with me.
I haven't moved yet. I was up there. So we did get adaptability that time because he was in the... Or he got hit by something else first. Yep, that's fine. Also fine. Also fine. Freeze on who? I didn't see it froze. Silencing Ivy again is fine. Here come the Polydons. Amber frozen? Yeah, Amber's frozen. Okay. So something we can do is dispel doubles, dance for Amber, resummon doubles, and do this song and dance again until the ballistas are empty. So I've already got the loot that I want. I don't really care to stretch for this fucking pure water. So...
Me? Okay.
Allow me. Not done yet.
Brave Sword guy will attack her too, so got that going. Don't care if this guy gets shot. Fucking send it, chef.
All right. Leave it to me.
I am ready for a rest.
Every point of magic gets us closer to the goal. I could, like, engage, attack with, like, the Fail Knot and canter away and see what that does to their formation, but at the same time, I don't really care to do it. Okay.
Tougher than I look. I'm not alone anymore.
It's Marin, okay. Sure. Freeze. That's fine. It's just paladins moving and more paladins spawning. Yep. Don't need to be able to talk to Rally. Oh, this one's empty? Perfect. So we've got one shot left in both of those. So yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good short a little bit on damage. We could get, like... I mean, it's not unrealistic to expect a, Luna trigger or two to go off. I think this is the one with the free staff right here in the middle, so let's see if we get some Luna hits.
By my hand.
We did, but it's not enough. Highly unfortunate. Some silence. Please. Please. No, my axe cav. That's rude. Okay. Let's check and see what the bulk point on these guys is. So we've got 23 res, 57 HP. We need 80 magic damage to kill them in one hit. Is this possible? If we get Citrine to 1 HP, she gets plus 20 damage. With a rally, she does it. Okay. Let's make this thing, people. I don't think I can get her in range this turn, but let's make it a thing. Oh, we can. We can get range 1. And because she has 41 HP, missing 40 HP will give her plus 20 attack with Reprisal Plus, so... yeah. Like, she's gonna get brought to 1 by this guy because of holdout. And then we're golden after that.
Steward attack! We'll be together forever.
I swear if she gets silenced by this guy, I'm gonna be pissed.
The legend begins.
Extra upsetty with my spaghetti. You guys all have longbows? No? They have just sword bows. So we could come up here with Kagetsu. Tomahawk is 30 attack speed. He's not going to double these guys. That's a bit unfortunate. No, not call doubles. We already asked for Storm, but that's right. Whatever. Can't really think of a reason not to summon them.
Let us become one.
We don't need to engage. We just need shield Gambito. But, I mean, obviously, if you can't double, then what's the point, right? Oh no! Yeah, her being minus That should be enough. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. Alright, let me test this theory. Oh, it's just a... It is silence. For fuck's sake. Hortensia should be able to reach from here to restore. Yeah. She should be -3 right now. Yeah, so with the rally, that's enough. So let's... Rally plus. We're just gonna dive right in. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Please forgive me.
The flame's actually very helpful here. It keeps these paladins from moving around, and I can bring my other units down this way to finish these guys off. You can pick up another stack of Speed Taker here with Ivy.
I'll lead.
Sorry for the trouble.
I will shoot you from over here. I don't care if you freeze me.
For the divine dragon.
Alright. I'll say we've got our strategy pretty cinched up here. I would like to go to bed. So we're probably gonna... I want to watch this next enemy phase real quick, and then probably go to sleep. Now, I will say, Citrine is 100% extremely vulnerable to chain attacks in this setup. So, this is by no means foolproof. Whereas Ivy can kind of work through it.
Now this helmet needs a wash. Allow me to dazzle you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Now this helmet needs a wash.
So the one that had a sword, actually, we only had 98% hit on, which is, I mean, it's not low, right? Like, it's still very high. But I'm glad we have this hit forge, because if we didn't, we'd likely be having, like, 80-ish% hit on some enemies, and that's just not good enough. Why does she have 5 HP? Seedall, you bastard! What did I do with Seedall last turn? Seadoll dance for Ivy. Yeah, that's something we had to be super wary about, is not putting Seadoll in range of Citrine for enemy phases. She needs to be sitting like exactly at 1 in this scenario.
Unforgivable.
Seadoll's personal skill is what triggered, in case anyone's not paying attention. Curious Dance gave her back 10% of her max HP. So... no bueno. You know, like this. Okay. Now we're good. Alright, we can skip through the rest of this. Beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it. Sweeping up shop here.
Thank you for the dance.
This makes me happy. This is quite excellent. And now if she had a magic tonic... actually no, she'd still be one magic short. Because we already have +1 from the activity. Something else to keep in mind, I guess. But we do still have a bit more damage stacking we can do. Like, we can get an Instruct All from Byleth. We can also get... or, sorry. Instruct All from Alir with Byleth. We can also just have Alir adjacent as well, if there's a way to create like a choke point that they can't get past and there's no 2 range. So, many things we can do. God, she's awesome. Okay, I know I said I wanted to go to bed, and I do. Maybe I'll just leave myself at enemy phase with just 1 move left, I guess, and we'll bookmark it here. Yeah, let's bookmark that there. All right, that's it for tonight. It's late. I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to be up for work tomorrow. So, you know,
Fire Emblem. Engage.
There we go. Leave it right there. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow we will be back here again. We're gonna finish this paralogue. We're probably gonna do the Roy paralogue directly after that, considering we're a pretty decent length into this map. So that's gonna be the plan. Pretty sure I'm busy for the rest of the week after that, though, so no surprise weekend streams this time, unless extraneous circumstances come up. That's it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful evening, and as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and, well, don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.